Tuesday. It's literally pouring with rain. But there's something I think peaceful about that. But anyway, I just often decided we're going to do a Molly May inspired look, and I just wanted to show you the pictures I'm kind of taking inspiration from. So there's this one here, and as you can see, her makeup I think is pretty simple but effective. And then this kind of look here, they're pretty similar. There's nothing really heavy on the eyes ever. It's mainly just brown tones, isn't it? So I figured, why not do a Molly May, you know, inspired look. So that's what we're going to be at today. Just double checking that there's no... The first product I'm going to go in with is... Oh, zoom you. So the first product I'm going to go in with is the e.l.f. Oil Control Liquid Lotion. On her pictures, her skin looks pretty matte. There's not really a whole lot of glow. So I'm just going to pop this all over the face like moisturiser. I do have a bit of mascara on and brow gel. That is it. And then I'm also going to go in with a little bit of the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, just to make sure everything is matte. I just like to pop this basically where I do get oily, which for me is everywhere, so I just literally pat it everywhere. Yeah, also look at my mirror. How bougie is that? I thought I'd pull out this mirror because Molly May is quite bougie. You know, we'll try that. For foundation, I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of concealer because I'm going to be using the Double Wear today from Estee Lauder, and I'm going to use the Double Wear concealer in the shade Medium Warm, and then the foundation in 3N2 Wheat. But this concealer, as you can see, is pretty orange, I think. So what I want to do is put a little bit underneath the eyes first, just to see how we get on, and we'll conceal everything. Yeah, look, it's pretty orange. I'm going to put my trusty sponge. Actually blend it out really nice. I'm going to go in with the foundation. I forgot how beautiful Double Wear actually is. And I chose Double Wear because Molly wears a lot of NARS, and I don't have my NARS here, but she does wear full coverage, as we know, and I know that Double Wear is obviously full coverage, so let's do that. I recently shaved my face as well, so my skin looks amazing. I'm going to take it to the neck. Also, I've got similar hair to Molly. I've done kind of the mermaid waves, so hopefully it turned out well. I am going to take a little bit of the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer because she is quite highlighted, and I feel like this is all matching, which is, you know, really good still, but for cream bronze, I just went in with the Clinique Chubby Stick. You guys know how I feel about this. Ride or die. I'm just going to blend it in with my sponge because Molly is always very tanned. Fuming about that. So I have to rebook it. So it's to do with my braces. So if not aware, I got braces. I'll leave my brace journey down below and you guys can check it out. So yeah. I'm just so annoyed I missed the appointment. I would never miss an appointment. Okay, for powder, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade number... Go in with that. This powder is honestly unbelievable. Like, I can't praise it enough. I like to pop it straight in underneath the eyes. What I have noticed when I've been doing makeup, I don't really get under eye creases, which probably means that my under eyes are maybe not as wrinkly, or I don't know, maybe a fatter part of my face. I don't know, can I say that? I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone, sorry if I did. I'm just gonna set the whole face just because I do get oily. I do get oily eyelids, I agree. For bronzer, you probably guessed it, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the shade number 3, because this bronzer is literal life. It is beautiful and I can't praise it enough. Like, look at that. Instantly tanned. It right at the top of your cheekbone because it'll give the face more of a lifted look, because you always want your face to appear lifted. Well, most of us do. If you don't want that, then obviously you do you, but I like my face to appear lifted. I do my jaw, even though I have a good jaw, just to make sure everything is tied together. Like so, just to make sure. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Close to Perfect. It looks like this, because she doesn't really look like she has a lot of blush on. There's definitely something, and this just gives a really beautiful, like, look how nice that is. That blush, honestly, says, Sam, this is a blush. This is you in a blush. I'm telling you. I love it so much. Like, it's definitely my favourite blush. There we go. And then I'm just gonna use that. I'm just gonna use the powder brush that we use just to make sure everything's kind of sharp and neat. And then I'm gonna use this Olivia Hale setting spray from the matte setting spray. So, just sprayed setting spray, and now I'm going to go in with a bit of highlighter. She doesn't really look glowy, so we're not going to look glowy. I don't really have a highlighting brush, so I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to go in with the Becca palette. You guys know I love it. Into the highlight shade. I feel like this just makes you look kind of healthy rather than really glowy, and I freaking love this highlight. Like, how It's just so beautiful. I'm sure it's a really beautiful highlight on holiday. And I just... Okay, perfect. Okay, my loves, moving on to eyes. I'm just going to take that same Charlotte Tilbury bronzer on a brush, and I'm going to pop it all into the crease, because we all know that Molly has a warm eye and it's matte. She doesn't really have any glow on her eyes. I was looking. So this bronzer is obviously very warm, very tan shade. With this is an oldie but a goodie. It's the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and we're going to go in to this shade called Punk, and it's a very warm brown. It's this one right here, and with that I'm going to create a wing, but just obviously using the shadow, going in with this Jessup 317 wing liner brush. So it's a nice faint brush. Let's see how we get on. Is it going to be a good wing or a bad wing there? So, all along the lash line, taking it right in to those lashes. It's a really good way also, if you're not good at wing liner like me, I'm not really overly confident with it. Plus my eyes aren't the best shape for wing liner. It also just gives your eye a really lot, that's terrible English, so much more definition, like as you can see. You probably can't see. But yeah. And then gently obsessed. That actually went really well. Shadow is so smooth. Wing liner done, and it went pretty well. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go back into that same shade Punk on this BH Cosmetics fluffy brush, and I'm just going to literally tilt back so you can see the crease and run that through, literally barely touching, just to give a tiny bit of depth. So, you see? Like so you can see, I'll zoom you in. Looks a little messy. And then I'm going to take a clean, I'm going to zoom you out first of all. Then I'm going to take a clean brush. This is a Real Techniques Essential crease brush. Looks like that. Shh. Hey, move over. And then just buff that out really slowly, gently, not to disturb that wing. I've only put it in because it suits my eye shape. To fine lashes, so I think we're going to just put really fine lashes on. We're going to go in with these Eyelure half lash. I've worn these in many looks before. Put in a bit with the bronzer, Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and just run it really faint underneath the eye. Like that, nothing at all, because she doesn't have anything heavy. underneath those eyes. Okay. I'm going to go and put those lashes on and I'll be back. Lashes on, they went on perfect. She has a brown liner in her waterline, but I don't have a brown liner, so I'm going to use this lip liner. So this is the Rimmel lip liner in Tiramisu. I'm going to pop that in the waterline. Hopefully that will be okay. And she has like a beauty mark underneath her eye. I think it's this eye. Yeah. So I'll go in with this Rimmel Scandalise Precision Liner. So I'll use this for the mark. Like so. Perfect. Perfect. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Smudge Proof Mascara, and it is a double-ended mascara, so I'm going to go in with this end right here because the one, look, is so tiny, and pop a little bit of lower lash mascara. Then in the picture she does have a nude lip, so I'm going to use that same Rimmel Tiramisu liner. So. And then I'm going to go straight in with the Peaches and Cream Gloss in the shade Bambi. This is my favourite one of these. The Bambi one is amazing. That lovely nude. Okay guys, that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's me turning myself into kind of a Molly May inspired look. I love how it turned out. The makeup is really easy, really simple, very her, and I really like it. I think it suits my eye shape. So this is a disclaimer to say that I know I'm not Molly May. I don't look like Molly May. I'm just doing my makeup like Molly May. But yeah, I think it's really, really nice. I really, really like it. So I'm actually going out this Saturday, so I think I'll wear this makeup then. But yes, thank you so much for watching as always. Please subscribe if you already haven't. Thumbs up for more celebrity inspired makeup looks. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for love and support as always, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.